Our weed of the week is one of the toughest grasses that we've faced over the last decade. And in fact, it's one that was so tough in conventional corn days, we used to say the best thing you could probably do is rent that ground out to the neighbor and farm some ground that doesn't have our weed of the week. Woolly cupgrass.
Well, woolly cupgrass isn't that difficult to identify. It looks a lot like green foxtail. It's going to have a hairy ligule. It's going to be relatively hairless other than that. But the big distinguishing factor between woolly cupgrass and the foxtails is woolly cup has a big seed. So just dig that plant out of the ground. The seed will still be attached, probably a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch below the soil surface. That's how you can tell it's woolly cup.
Well, with woolly cupgrass and soybeans, it hasn't ever been a really big weed problem because when we're out doing some tillage early, we're putting on some treflan, maybe in no-till situations we're putting on some prowl, and at the high rates with those products, we're going to do a pretty good job wiping out woolly cupgrass. Where the challenge comes is in corn production because the pre's just aren't very good on woolly cupgrass control.
No, you can use something like Harness or Surpass and don't expect much at all. Balance Pro is probably slightly better, but you just don't want to use a real high rate of Balance Pro. So pre-emerge, there's not a lot you can do in corn. There's really nothing that's going to give you 100% control. That's why having Roundup corn or even Liberty corn is pretty nice. Liberty is a little weak on things like yellow foxtail, but it is outstanding on woolly cupgrass. So either way you go, Roundup or Liberty, you can control woolly cup.
Well, in soybeans, if you didn't get a pre down this year, you can still control woolly cupgrass post-emerge. You can use something like Select Max, Post, Assure. There's a lot of different grass killers that can be used in soybeans. It is an annual grass, so it's not like you're dealing with a perennial out there, but you do want to try and get it when it's fairly small if you want to have consistent control.
Woolly cupgrass a lot of times comes up a little later in the season. That's why it's not much of a problem in wheat. So we rarely talk to a wheat farmer that's got a woolly cupgrass problem. And once again, if you've got it in corn or soybeans, we have many different herbicide choices now, so you can stop it on your farm.
That's all the time we have for this week's weed, but there's more Ag PhD to come after this.